to the stock market, learn how to do this. This is much better than a lot of jobs. So let me kind of go through what I expect tomorrow, and then kind of demonstrate a little bit of what the basic of how to sell stocks. Maybe, I know by this time now, a lot of people already know how to sell stocks, but for if you don't know, I can show you that on this video. But for right now, so show you what I expect tomorrow as far as the payday. I mean, what I expect to be paid, and based on so this one right here, I sold this one for $230. Okay, let's maybe get a calculator. Let's say 200, and then go to this one. This one is I sold this one for $1,300, but let's just say $1,200, just a rough estimate. And so $1,200, and then I think there's one more, 12, and okay, and this one is 600, and let's just say 500 for, okay, let's see, plus 500. That would be what I expected to end up with tomorrow, if everything goes well. So let's see, go back to the screen, and for this stuff, so basically what I do is one is you kind of explain how you can do this easily. First, you open a trading platform. Trading platform is basically you register on apps like a Weibo, like the one I'm on right now, or any other ones. And one is you register. During the registration process, it's gonna ask you for your address, your name, social, stuff like that. Fill that out. You basically signing up to get access to the stock market. Once you get approved, and then you deposit the money. It's just similar to Cash Apps. You deposit the money, and then once you put the money in there, you go to any stocks. You basically first you buy stocks before you sell it. You see, I'm selling this one because I own it. I own the stocks. You buy the stock first, and then you sell it. You sell it back to the market, higher prices. And it doesn't matter if it doesn't matter if you, let's say you buy it for $5.45 strike price, and then you sell it for $600 or $700. Even if nobody buys from you at $700, you're still gonna get money, just for the fact that you send it into the market to be sold at certain prices, and you received money. And I don't know if that's a good way to explain it, but let me just show you. It's basically like a house. Imagine you own a house. A house is like a stocks, and then you renting the houses to the people. and then the money that you pay to own the stock, it's just like how money you use to either buy the stocks or buy the house. Let's say you have money, you buy the houses and you rent it the house to the people. You renting the house out, you collecting the rent from people. This is the same thing. This is the rent that I'm collecting from the stocks that I own by selling it to the market, basically renting it to the market. Because remember, this is like a time sensitive. It's basically when you sell it to the market, there is a certain date. You're only selling it for a certain date. Like this one, I'm only selling it renting it until tomorrow. The sale expires tomorrow. Just like when you rent a house or you rent something, there is expiration date at the end. There is a time where this is gonna come to an end. For this one, this whole thing come to an end tomorrow, January 23rd. But the money they pay me I already collected, which is $600. I already received it in the account. And that's kind of how this works. So you buy the stocks, you deposit the money, buy the stocks, and then you rent it. You renting it out, which is, in this case, they call it selling it. You're selling it. And this is for this one. This is what the stocks look like. Let me show you. This is how much I pay for this stocks. I pay $3,970. So the point of this is that, so this is how much I pay, and then the contract end in 2026. Whoops. The contract end in March. The contract end in March. There you go. I'm looking for the highlighter. So the contract end in March 26. So I only have this until March 26. I'm not gonna wait into March 26, but in the meantime, I'm collecting rent from these every week. I will do this every week, so I'm getting this money if I sell it every week. And the only issue that I have to be careful of when I'm selling it, I'm looking at the delta, and make sure that the price, the strike price. Should probably mention the strike price. The strike price is $5.10. I want to make sure that when I'm renting it out or selling it out, I'm selling it above how much I pay for. So I pay $5.10. So I'll make sure that I'm renting it out or I'm selling it out higher than that number. Preferably, this is my delta right now. I know it's not recommended, but that's the delta I'm using. I'm kind of spreading all over the place and running short, and I'm using this one. This stocks for right now, just to run some weekly wheels on it. So in $5.10. So when you're renting it out or when you're selling it weekly or daily, I have to make sure that my number is always above $5.10. And in this case, I think I rented out $5.45. So it's well above the current price. Well above the current price, and also well above my strike price. That's kind of how it goes on all of them. Some of them I do it more aggressively because I know that they are more profitable, but they also move very slowly. Like this one right here, it's very expensive stocks. One share is like $1,140, and so this is what I get from that, which is lower than this is how much I receive from that in this tomorrow. So there's a basically is like you buy the stocks and then you sell it to the market. And you can also do other strategies. There are other ways you can sell this. You can sell leaps. You can do all sorts of things. But this is how I'm doing it. I'm doing it in a lot of stocks, and I hope to kind of help you understand. So first thing is open, register to have account on these platforms where you can have access to the stock market. Put some money on there and then start selling. Remember, you want to buy stocks to sell it. You don't want to buy stocks, regular stocks. I never buy regular stocks. Like if I go to this stock right now, regular people, they go to trade here. I don't do that. I never do that. I just go to options only. Options. Because option is basically a multipliers. When it goes up 2 cents or 3 cents, you make $3, $2, stuff like that. Instead of you buying a regular stocks, and if it goes up $2, you make $2. That's not how these things, how you're able to make good money on the stock market. But anyway, and this is kind of what I'm expecting tomorrow on these stocks. Some of them are very volatile. As long as when you buy stocks, also you have to learn how to get out of it. If the stock price is going in a direction that you don't want it to go, you need to be able to get away from it. Like this one is very volatile. It's very crazy stocks. The price jumps very quickly up and down. And I have my short. See, my short is 2,150 short, and then the stock price is $2,080. So it jumps. In one day, these things can go 100 miles. $100. It jumps very sporadically. So you need to be able to learn how to get out of it in a way so where you're not going to lose money. And I highly recommend that people who just start trading stocks to learn how to do this on a paper stocks. Basically, let me show you what I'm talking about. These applications, they have where you can practice how to buy stocks, how to sell stocks with free money, with like a paper money, like a monopoly money. So you can learn how to do this without using your own money. So you can practice and learn how to do it. So you click on if you on this platforms, Weibo, you click on this right here, more, click here, and then you click on paper trade, click on that, and then practice. You see, I'm rich in a monopoly money too, because this is how I practice initially. My investment, I'm doing very well with the monopoly money. I don't have, this is not real money, but it gives you opportunity to practice how to buy stocks, how to sell stocks. And if what you're doing is good strategy, because stock is not just buying and selling. There are strategies that you have to learn: gamma, you have to learn delta, you have to be familiar with whatever companies that you are investing in, you're buying. You want to make sure that you research, you look at what they're doing and what they're investing in, whether the company is making money or not, if what they have for financial statement is fake or not fake. Kind of investigate and make sure that you put in your money into good companies, that you're not getting ripped off. And also just be able to read the chart. For example, on these kind of things, this also, you need to be able to kind of read the chart and use all sorts of things on here. But just know the basic of like how to read the RSIs and just a general chart, be able to look at it and see the stock, this company stock, the movement of their prices for the last couple of days, couple of hours, couple of weeks. And you can kind of look and see whether it's moving up or down, or it's already oversold, or it's being overbought, stuff like that. It helps you a lot. So I hope this is helpful, and if you have any question, feel free to reach out. Thanks.